Hi, John Heaney for the Job Shopper. Day 4 of our real-life, real-time job search with Cleveland sales executive Tim Kren continues. For those of you just tuning in, we're documenting the real-life job strategies and efforts of a Cleveland-based sales exec who's looking for a new job. So far, we've had Tim create his social media identities on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. We had him take a headshot that could be used as his visual identity across all the social media platforms. We created a professional blog, bullgoosesales.com, focusing on power, sales, and networking. And we're in the process now of creating Tim's personal brand. Now, creating a distinctive and memorable personal brand may be the single most important component of your entire job search. Every job seeker is armed with the same tools: a resume, cover letters, and a whole lot of hope. But no matter how well written your resume is or how thoughtful your cover letter is written, you still haven't done enough to separate yourself from the rest of the pack, the same people looking for the same job. You've got to find a way to stand apart. You've got to be distinctive. You've got to be memorable. The bottom line, you need to build your own personal brand. At the core of your personal brand is your own personal branding statement. What is it exactly that separates you in your professional field? What makes you unique and desirable? In sales, this would be called your unique selling proposition. What is the one thing that's going to make a hiring manager tell himself he's just got to meet you? The problem most job seekers make when they define themselves is their definition is too simple, and it's simply a restatement of their professional responsibilities. I'm a recruiter, or I'm a tax accountant. But that's not nearly enough. Your branding statement has to be much deeper than that. It has to really reflect your core strengths and attributes that an employer will desperately want to have. To illustrate what I'm talking about, when I was first working with Tim, his first attempt at defining who he was resulted in the generic statement, "I'm a sales executive." Now, having known Tim for nearly 20 years and having worked with him professionally, I knew there was a whole lot more to him than that. So I gave Tim an assignment, the same assignment I'd give you. Talk with your former managers, your peers, and your clients and ask them how they would describe you. This process of getting feedback from people above you, below you, and at your peer level is often referred to as a 360-degree evaluation. And the results can be enlightening and revealing. The feedback Tim received was pretty consistent and included descriptions like, he's genuine, passionate, he's empathetic and a great listener, he adjusts to anyone, he's understanding, personable, sincere, caring, achieving, and visionary. The dominant theme revolved around Tim's ability to connect with his clients and peers and build lasting relationships. And in sales, those relationships are crucial because people do business with people they like. Tim builds lasting friendships with everyone from the machine operator to the CEO, and he's able to convert these relationships into sales. Recognizing this allowed Tim to create his own personal branding statement, which is simply, I'm the guy who can build the relationships with the people you most want to do business with. It's simple, it's focused, and it's intriguing. It's a type of statement that invites the next question from the hiring manager, tell me more. Now also note what it isn't. It wasn't a laundry list of everything Tim can do. It didn't include his record of achievement, though that record is impressive. It didn't focus on his strategic sales and business development experience, though his skills there are also very strong. But Tim focused on one thing, a single differentiator that leads to curiosity, to interest, and ultimately a face-to-face meeting where Tim can tell his whole story. And that's where we're headed next, telling the stories that illustrate who you are and why they need you. So stay with us as our real-life, real-time job search continues here on The Job Shopper.